could make it 28.
He just got away from John Hassel there. I was watching Hassel just as the North player swung around to kick it. He was 10 metres from his man, a little bit undisciplined, lacked some concentration, and Graham Wright trying to stir something up in the square.
Campbell kicks for goal, and he's put it through. So North Melbourne by 28 points as the boys have a dust-up back in the square. Collingwood maybe trying to distract North at this stage of the game. 14-12 to 10-8.
Gavin Brown ran down, and Brown and McAdam was where it started earlier on.
Well, I think it's time for Gavin Brown to be shifted into the centre of the ground. Collingwood are getting no value from him at centre-half forward now. They need his drive and his aggression at the ball in the middle.
He's been disappointing tonight, Brown, hasn't he? 5 kicks and 8 handballs.
Gavin Brown? Boy, I would have thought he was one of their best players at half-time.
How many touches do you reckon he's had in the third quarter?
It just hasn't been up there, and I think that's the key thing that brought him into the action.
14-12, 10-8. North Melbourne completely on top at the moment. Buckley had a little airy. Plain tried to barge his way through. An emergency umpire out with Adrian McAdam and Graham Wright at the moment, just having a word to them.
Kick a goal and his confidence is soaring sky high.
Buckley, who's struggled in this term when Swatch took that brilliant mark against him, and then he missed a couple of others. McKernan and Rocker, neither getting the ascendancy. Now Butcher. In front, Watson, missed it. Collingwood desperate for a couple of goals before three-quarter time. James, handball okay to Watson. Quick kick to centre-half forward, just hoping, really. Punch forward by Laidley. Moncourse out after it. Well done, Martin runs it to the boundary line and forces it out. Reported in the first half in an incident with Severio Rocker. But Rocker kicked the goal from that, but hasn't done a lot since. Moncourse sets himself with Martin. Williams is there. And North Melbourne. Now, this is McAdam and Wright. This has been ongoing now. Long way getting in, and Graham Wright can't get close enough to Adrian McAdam at the moment. Now Longmire and McCartney. That's at one end of the field. Look at this as we go back to the other.
Yes, the footy's down the other end, Bruce, and Collingwood are striving hard to get a score. Ross Smith, James, gets it to McGuan. McGuan to Williams. Williams snapshot for goal, bounces, and bounces out of bounds.
As McAdam was flattened once again whilst we were up the other end with play. Good to see the emergency umpires out there. They've had an interesting week this last couple of days.
I don't think they're having much effect down there. Players are still pushing and shoving. Play down the other end of the ground in Collingwood's right forward pocket. Bradley Plain tries to crash his way through. Nothing happening, and the umpire will bounce. It amazes me why those two North Melbourne players just don't run down the ground to get away from their opponents. They're both standing still. Now McAdam running away from Wright, and maybe that will just cease proceedings at that end of the ground. Moncourse tries to get it clear. Williams got some space. Little kick, good. Tony Shaw marks. And Tony, this kick is very important. 300 gamer.
He had a pretty good first half, Tony Shaw, but has been quiet in the third term.
Kicks for goal. Gets underneath it and hooks it through for a behind. His first score. And Collingwood 10-9. They were 9-7 at half-time. Kick in, marked by Stevens.
In the back pocket. Goes wide, look for Laidley. Big stretch by Laidley, out of play at half forward for Collingwood. Less than a minute remaining. As Wright and McAdam still go at it. It's got to be something quite severe in all of that, you think, for Wright to be carrying on for so long. Shaw to Butcher. He's still outside 50. Goes towards the square. Moncourse sets himself. McCarthy, good job. Punches it through. Collingwood call up to 10-10 to 14-12. Moncourse appealing for a free kick. And still McAdam, and right at the other end,